Lightning strikes in the sky. Hurry up! Run! Comrades who have been through hell and back. The 10 strongest knights who used to guard the continent. Depleted all their life force and mana. And above the vast stretches of contaminated land, only death lingers. Has been caused. You destroyed everything I had. Angry Ku ha ha ha. Pretty. Demon Commander Gluttony. Tiny, was it your name? I'll admit, you are strong. You must already be aware. Excited Lightning Wallop. Cuckoo. Tiny, give up already. Angry. Shut up. Scare Meteor Objection. Scare Noah Noisy Bastard. Bite him. Shacks. Finally some peace. Well, it seems I'll also die with that bastard. Damn. I'm out of mana. Sorry, I can't help with that request. Mana training was the exclusive knowledge of distinguished knights and nobility. Therefore, I had to overcome countless failures, advancing slower than everyone else. Rising to the top of the knights from the very bottom. I always believed I could overcome such challenges. But was that truly the case? If only I could. If only I could have trained with proper methods from early on. I could have saved the continent, and everyone would have been saved. There goes my mana. Demon Commander Gluttony. Sad he was truly something else. But he was only the 7th out of all the commanders. Just how powerful are the other commanders and the Demon King? Tiny, you were still alive. Sword Emperor Asgard Valentia. It's unfortunate, but I'll soon be dead. Before I go, I want to ask something. Why didn't you run away from this battle? What are you talking about? I once heard you were a child from the slums. Didn't you have nothing to protect? Things must have been pretty hard for you. I was wondering what you were about to ask. What? I hate being unseemly the most. A man should be confident everywhere. Scare. I wouldn't run for the love of God. Ah, ha ha ha, sad! It seems you still have the strength to laugh. Good. That'll do. I should trust the talent. That made you one of the 10 strongest knights with pride alone. If you return, find me. What are you talking about? Of course, if you recklessly pay me a visit. The past me won't believe you. So I will tell you one of my secrets. My daughter's birth name was Lila. It came from the name of the flower my wife and I liked. Sir, once to all. However, the truth is I didn't like that flower very much. This part is important. So don't forget it. And come, find me a scare as soon as possible. What are you? Sad, my conscience is fading. Am I dead? You? This room seems familiar. Do the dead dream? Is this a dream as well? I can't believe I have to go through this past again. Sad, a shirty past where my sister's body was taken away, right after she had passed. Soon after my sister was gone, they barged in. It pisses me off whenever I think about Arena, that bitch, hiding the golden ring. It was me who hid the ring, but sad my sister got beaten up as she tried to protect me. We almost got shited on by Wolf because of that bitch. We have to teach her a lesson so that she doesn't do it again. Wake the fuck up, you bitch! I barely survived with my frail body. And my sister died as she took care of me, despite being hurt. Help! Somebody! What? Did she bite the dust after a single kick? Huh. How did you like my hectopascal kick? Despite knowing that my sister was dead, they didn't stop. If that wasn't enough, they even tried to take her body. It's ironic, She's dead, man. Why do you bother? There are some sick dudes who enjoy dead bodies. Not to mention the organs and fresh bodies can rake in some good cash. Stop! Can I really not protect anything even in my own dreams? Move it! Please just move, goddammit! Excited, ha! I moved? The fuck? This little bastard has a death wish. Here, take that. Move away, little rascal. Damn it! Stop! Hug. Angry Teachy. Persistent runt. Have a nice life with your dead sister. So, what? It's different from the past. The ending of the nightmares I've had until now changed. But why all of a sudden? Also, scare. I couldn't manipulate mana at this age. It can't be. Come find me when you return. Did he really send me to the past? Are you telling me this is not a dream? I can change. I shouldn't be able to manipulate mana right now. No way. What do you mean? Did he actually send me back into the past? This isn't a dream, is it? You stupid geezer, you should have sent me back just a little bit further. Why right now? But this damn trail body. Yes, I'm aware that I am just uselessly venting off. The Sword Emperor wasn't confident of this power himself. Let's consider this a chance to let my sister rest in peace. Since I couldn't even do that in my previous life, find me as soon as possible. Just wait for a while, Sword Emperor, where I can. One extent after I finish what I must do, I'll soon make my way. The bastard that killed my sister, Wolf. Sad in my past life, I barely killed him by snapping his spine. But I will have proper revenge this time. Of course, before that, I have somewhere to go with my sister. Large red stylized text atop. Dungeon bang, bang bang. We weren't connected by blood. All we had in common. Ironic closed eyes and hair that were a rare sight on the continent. Many people among the invaders, avoided me or harmed me because of that. But my sister told me that I remind her of her lost brother. So she named me Tiny and treated me with genuine care and love, to send my sister to rest without being able to pay her back. Respectful. In the name of the goddess, the creator of heaven and earth. I pray that Irina will rest in peace, embraced by the Lord forever. Is it because Irina passed away? It feels as if Tiny has changed a little bit. Emma, Irina's friend. Even a while ago. I thought you were joking, but here you are. That child? Ironic. Is he really drinking soup in front of his sister's corpse? What's that? His cuts healed instantly. Though ironic. Wait, ironic. Where do you think you're going with your injuries? I'm fine. No, you're not! I don't know why you listen to Irina's words and not mine. Emma, thank you for the soup. And for taking care of me. I will make sure to return the favor. Tiny, wait! And suddenly opening a funeral after that. Just what do you have in mind? That's right. This is the only way I can make it up to her. And be discouraged. This is what Irina would have wanted as well. Always be confident and keep your heads up high. That's what Irina always used to say. I'll make sure to follow your words, sir. Watch me from up there, okay? I won't leave any regrets this time. 1 month later. Let's go! Zip zip. Jib. Jib, jib, jib. Isn't he that beggar kid from the slums? We can collect the money later at once. Wolf. Where is he? Ironic what? How dare you call his name brat? You must be out of your mind. Why? What's wrong if I call his name, huh? What? What the hell is up with this kid? Did he find a potion or something? Whatever. He's just a little brat. I'll throw him just like... Why is he so heavy? Are you wondering what's going on? Do I feel heavier than you expected? Just give up, dude. You won't be able to do it anyways. Excited. Good. My mana body has taken its place. I wasn't able to pull it off in my previous life. By fusing the body made up of mana, a mana body, and the physical body together perfectly, one can become more powerful as a result of the interactions of the two bodies. This is the core principle of the secret technique that Tiny developed. This technique is powerful, but one needs to eat much more than usual due to its effects. Sad he ate my 10 days worth of food. I'm so glad that Emma helped me. Sincero, Ikicho. I've realized something after making my mana body again. Shocked. Mana body? A just awakened mana. Has an easier time finding its place in damaged bodies. What do you mean? It means thank you for messing my body up, bastard. So cinder. Intruder. Who the hell is he? The beggar brat? That kid came here alone. What is he gonna do without a weapon? What do you mean without a weapon? I have one right here. Yeah. What the hell are you doing? Excited clash. Scare. I'm done with the small fries. What's left are the Randers brothers. I will kill you. Yo, why don't you come down? Why don't the two of you come down together? Cocky bastard. I'll cut you into two. Oh, that kid is a mana user. I know, if it's the corpse of a mana user. We should be able to sell it at a high price, right? Oh ho, it's all broken, huh? What the? You're using a person as a weapon? Sigh, this crazy son of a bitch. Can you at least have some class? How am I going to have that? Instead of using such a heinous trick, learn this. Hand-to-hand combat. Now then, I should be able to maintain my dignity with this, right? Yuck. Hey, are you a real warrior? Then do your best. He saw through our movements? He angry Baoja. Explosion. There is no additional text present in the image. Saichimmer force. Nyachechi. Zost. Ta angry they cry. Saichimmer trosumpambor. Yeah. Jensu. Boss. Who the hell are you? Jerk. I was pretty surprised in my previous life when I found out that Wolf, who was a pimp in a remote area. Zaham belonged to the Beastman tribe, which was considered the best among the demi-human races. No text visible due to blurring. Among them, the pure silver werewolf was special, since it had a trait that was usually manifested in direct lineages of the werbeast royal family. Sad it was so hard to kill him in my previous life, that I didn't know why there was such a silver wolf in this place. This time, I'm going to find it out. Neutral. Kid, were you the one who did this? Kiki, can't you tell? That's the end of your will, right? You cheeky little bastard. I'll rip that mouth off. Jaha. Good, you'd better go all out from the start. Sikumum scare. Ironic. What the hell is this? You don't have silver fur. What kind of a puppy have you become? What? Puppy? Grah! Confused, what's going on? He's faster and stronger than the Randers brothers. Smykios. But he can't be compared to how he used to be in my previous life. Ma? Do you think I came back just to see this shit? I've heard of it from a fellow beastman. I'll tell you how to deal with my kinfolks in their berserk state. Yeah. GRRR. Ironic, that's why they say, cry beating, is the best treatment for a crazy dog. Angry. Smites him. Don't die yet! Since you have to get hit until you die. It's alright if you beat them up a little, since us beastmen have excellent regenerative ability. Pow! Bang! Ugh! Best smelled. Sure. Have you come to your senses? Why are you doing this to me? Calm. What do you want? Shut it. It won't just end with your spine this time. Are you going to step on me again? Beg my sister for forgiveness for what you have done right now. Omaru soyo. Sister, I hope this comforts you a little bit. If it was up to me, I'd have taken your head. Hike. I was wrong. Sad Lady Erna. I was wrong. I am so sorry. Angry. Cut off, and bring it to my sister's grave as an offer. Lady Erna. Sad. I am so sorry. The Lady Erna, it was all my fault, but she probably wouldn't want to see your face after she passed. Now answer my questions one by one while I'm beating you. What is a beastman like you doing in this place? Huh? Lady Ima. I was wrong. I've never seen this stone before in my previous life. This is... demonic Kui? Yes, Matumna. Scare. What is the thing you wanted to show me? The spiritual creatures that live here. Scare, spiritual creature. Sad, a living being reborn after accumulating mana for at least 100 years. I didn't know there was a spiritual creature outside Elbenheim. I heard that animal spirits are rare. Of course, I know that much, even though I'm not a spirit tamer. Sad, then. Do you know what the quintessence of a spirit is? Ironic. Okay, so cool. Spirit stone. By the way, I'm really sorry. Lady Arena. Why does a werewolf possess such a precious item? It's in a weird state, too. It is emanating a demonic QI that is usually present in this spirit stone of demons. Well, anyway, let's take care of these weird-looking chains. Sio. Oh, wow. What is this? Or is this the memory of spirit? Why is it surrounded by weird guys? Scare, all of them have demonic QI. Lightning strikes as the attack lands. Blood is splattering as a fierce battle unfolds with sharp weapons clashing violently. Curd kick! So, crack. Ha! Holy shit. So they wanted the spirit stone? Who was that kid, and why are they giving it to him? Ah! Oh, stop. This guy deserves a more miserable death. Huh? Do you understand me? Happy. That's amazing. I'm sure I don't have a talent for spirit taming. A human becoming a spirit tamer? Well, it's possible if you have a pure soul and enough mana. But I guess only young children are pure enough to make that possible. Stjozir. Chinik. Well, Estina did say that. I'm young, but I don't think I'm pure. I also have a conscience. Confused, huh? So, you mean when I broke the chain? My mana flew into your spirit stone, filled the cracked part of the spirit stone, and that's why we can communicate. In conclusion, I can make a contract with you, right? Hi, good job. Then let's do it! Unlike magic, there's no need for me to keep focusing on the spirit. If I supply him with mana, just enough for survival, he will be a valuable ally, and most spirits grow stronger with the increase in spirit tamer's strength. This is one of the reasons Estina was one of the best among the 10 knights. Krrrah! Huh? One favor? Angry. He wants me to take revenge for him. It's no big deal. I was planning to kill all the people related to demonic QA anyway. Contract with a spirit is deciding the name. How should I name you? Since you have silver fur just like the moon, I will name you Lunar Wolf. Kirke. By the way, who's behind this bastard? Ironic seeing that he had a demonic Q. It might be them. Demon worshippers. Angry fanatics who reject goddess and worship. They made this world a mess, even before the Demon King's army showed up. Sad. I was in a labyrinth back then, so I don't know the details. Lady Arena. I'm really so sorry. Shut up. The kid who gave you the spirit stone, he was one of the demon worshippers, right? Angry Lady Arena. He is still out of his mind. Wake him up, Lunar Wolf. Wolf? The guy who gave you the spirit stone, where is he? Organization. No, he's talking. Yeah. So where's that organization, and what are they doing? Toe! Organization. They won't just let you get away with this. I'm just a test subject. The great power they have is... those guys. Damn it, did they put an enchantment on his mouth? Neutral. Come to think of it, something similar happened before. My organization will chase you. I thought he was referring to his subordinates who were on the first floor. Well, when I trashed those guys up that time, they didn't even know that the wolf was actually a beastman. Will you start talking now, or after you are beaten? Forget it. It's not like I have been living while using my head. That's the important thing. Shall I start to take back what was taken away from me? Tutuk. Soroskidor. So said. What would I have done if I were the Sword Emperor? I think I can use the story he told me. I guess I will tell him this story someday. My old ally. Dag, happy. Your power is incredible. I mean my future ally. It's time I make him trust me. Angry, and to do that, I need to take this. The Valencia family's ring. Kid, what's your name? Tiny? What a cute name. It suits you. Here, take this. Come look for me with this. Everyone who lives in the Aslan Empire knew her. Chloe von Valentia. She was the youngest daughter of the Sword Emperor, Asgard von Valentia. She was also known for her kindness and generosity ever since she was a child. At that time, her nickname was Valentia's Angel. It all happened around the time she just reached 16, the legal age. There is a culture in the Valentia family that the children who reach the legal age must lay flowers in each temple and make their name known. That must have been the reason why we met at Invader, the red light district of Files Estate, located on the outskirts of the dukedom. Sorry, I can't assist with that request. In my past life, I couldn't get the ring back because it took me a while to take my revenge. It was also hard to get help, anger. This time, this ring would be helpful. Now that I have it in my possession, it should be much easier to meet the Sword Emperor. So, where's that fucker? I knew it was about time. Charigurong, realmsjeans.com. He held that guy's leg and swung him. I'm sure he is a mana user. Are you telling me it was just one child who made all this mess? Yes, that's right. If you step in, I'm sure this problem will be solved quickly. These bastards. That's why I told you to quit that drug. It's not that really. This wolf bastard, how the hell is he managing his subordinates? Feely's Outer Castle commander of guards Lamb right. I use this as an excuse to hike my protection fee. OM? Jabak. Angry, tough that kid. Angry, it's that bastard. Kid, was it really you who caused all this mess? Calm, yeah. Do you have any idea what you have done? Well, I was just taking care of some rotten bastards. I don't understand why a knight has to come for this kind of thing. Looks like you were receiving plenty of bribes from the wolf. You sure got some nerves. How dare you? Hasn't he barely reached the second level of mana usage? Yes. Nelman Serrer, confident. Since that's the case, even in my current condition, if I do my best, determined, I can beat him. Sierhoy. Swakimiya. Usike. However, for now, just displaying my power should be enough. You are quite good for a kid. I shouldn't make the estate lord my enemy yet. The number of knight troops he commands is too many. For now, I should just make him leave on his own, you rat-like bastard. Wow. A spirit? I will kill you. You are dead. Scared? He must have never seen a spirit in such a small estate. Yes, I will tell you since it looks like you have calmed yourself down. Be honest with me. This issue doesn't matter to you as long as you get the money, right? Neutral. What's your point, kid? How about I pay you money instead of wolf? Ha ha. Ha ha ha. That's not something that can come out of a kid's head. How old are you? Did you transform yourself with magic? It's not magic. I'm just a native of this land. I'm quite famous for my black hair in Invader. Well, okay. But do you think you can pay me 5 white gold coins that Wolf used to give me? Are you kidding me? How far are you planning to go? I'm sure you used to get only 1 coin. How about I give you 1.5 coins? It's ironic, but if you don't want that. Well, ironic, we can just finish our business. Here, right now. Sad damn it. Saitios. Tsk, the world must be ending. A kid saying things like that. So, what's your answer? Come the last day of the month is the due date. Keep your promise. Sir Lamb, Lord Knight, are you really just going to leave like... Shut up, you fuckers! Wait, Knight? Shamsurel. Since the owner of this place has changed, the new owner should at least greet the estate lord. Can you get us a schedule? I will report this to him. Neutral, but you better keep this in your mind. Neutral, you will see the wrath of the estate lord if you don't pay at the right time. Of course. If there will be any next due date. Hey, where do you think you are going? I will give you an hour. You gang, including women who work in the Invader, the kids who beg, get all of them here. If you are late, I will kill 1 person every minute. And if you run away, my spirit will trace you down and kill you. Blush. Ha ha ha, how amusing. Sangri, don't forget, you got only 1 hour. Hya gyung. If this goes according to my plan, it won't take even a week to take care of this place. I'm looking forward to this. Duke Valentia. Huff, huff, huff. We brought all of them. Huff, huff. Ironic. Tiny. It's just tiny. What happened to your hand? Did someone beat you again? It's not my blood. The wolf is already dead. This is really the wolf. Scare. What should we do? Sad. The estate lord won't let us get away with this. Sad. The estate lord would never let us get away with this. They are all scared, because there is no one who lives in the Innider yet doesn't know the estate lord is behind the wolf. What if he punishes us, saying that we tried to challenge his nobility? Yeah, right. So, Anandane, Sikoma neutral. If challenging the nobility is a great sin, neutral, what will happen to the estate lord of Files, who is making a fool out of Duke Valentia? I don't see Sir Ram around these days. Is he on vacation? Suscheno Fakranik. Didn't you hear that he's under probation for that incident in Invader? What? Did he do something? Don't remember the fight that broke out between the local thugs. Happy. Oh, you mean when they all started hallucinating simultaneously? No matter whom we asked, all of them replied the same, that a giant monster wolf would come after them. Yeah, I remember that incident. Their leader was so messed up that he couldn't even be recognized. And all of his money just vanished somewhere. But what does that have to do with Sir Ram? It seems while he was negotiating with the new boss, they had a problem. Every single shop and store is closed, and the merchants who visit the town all have complaints. Calm, since they aren't making any money as of late. Calm, it makes sense that the estate lord is angry. Calm, that's probably why he has called in the new boss. What was that guy's name? What will happen to the estate lord of Files? Who is making a fool out of Duke Valencia? What are you talking about? In my previous life, I used to believe that all nobilities were the same. So even after looking at the account book, I didn't notice anything. As per the request of the estate lord, I handed over half of Wolf's fortune and the account book, but, in return, I managed to get only a few acquaintances out of Invader. However, things are different now. Although I was not the brightest man around because of my life as a knight, I realized that there are nobilities that tower over nobilities. With this, the estate lord is finished. You don't have to understand it right now, Emma. It is not important at the moment. What are you saying? The important thing is that no one in Invade needs to worry about Wolf anymore. You all are free. We are free? For real? If you want to take your revenge or to vent off, this is your last chance. Yo, Wolf, you. Go! You motherfucker! Are you planning to run away? I have no talent for consolation. Besides, it neither suits my style of paying back a debt, nor will it be enough to cure all bruises. But take back as much as you want. There is nothing better than money to help with the process a little. This belonged to Wolf. Any women and children who have been forced to stay in Invader, take the money and leave. Confused or serious? Are you giving us all this money? Are you serious? Tiny. What about you? I'm good. I already got the money I needed. You don't understand it because you are young, but there's nobody in this world who doesn't need money, Tiny. Where do you think this money came from? For I see sos muscual. Hin sirdios. From neigt. They can't see why make is when restorer. Hotihuil, the money remains here on Earth. I have never seen so much money before. If I could have all of that, come let me tell you something. If you commit wrongdoings for money or leak a single word to the estate lord, Boris angry, oh no, my friend here will trace you, find you, and tear you apart, piece by piece. Calm. Emma. If you are leaving the estate of Files, I'd recommend Diane. Calm, always move as a group, and hire mercenaries from a reputed guild. Tiny. Right, if you are this strong, you will be able to take care of yourself. We will do as you say. We'll go to Diane, come find me if it's too hard for you. Okay? Emma, thanks for everything. From this day onwards, the red light district of Files Invader is closed. The name of the new boss was Tiny. A child? Question. Since when were you here? Little friend, this place is where the Lord and the Lieges live. A commoner shouldn't be lurking around here. Curious. Wait a sec. How does he know the name of the new boss? Well, it's because I am the new boss. Todo puljugora. Annoyed sigh. Annoyed since I have the body of a child. I have to deal with this shit everywhere I go. I have heard about you from Ram, but you sure are young. Grandmaster of Phila's Night Order Kron. It must be manners around here letting your guests stand as you observe them, I suppose. Kid, out of all things, you need to know where you stand. I will say the same thing to you. Don't screw around as if you are the superior of the estate lord. What? Scare, I am a guest of the estate lord, despite clearly knowing that a Grandmaster Fry is trying to point his sword at me. Have you gone mad? As expected of one who lived in the trash, your tongue surely stinks. I don't know about that. To be honest, the stink is coming from you. Sarcastic or ironic. Coming from the most rotten mouth of Knight's Order, shouting or angry. You? Number 3. No way. I will kill you. You are dead meat. Sir Crane, serious, the Lord has been waiting. Sigh. You shouldn't do that. What are you thinking? Chiste. Right, excuse me. Shoni. Neutral. Make sure you watch yourself inside. Neutral, the Lord is a strict person. Yeah, of course. I will kill you as soon as I have his permission. Sir, Tiny of the back alleys has arrived. Come in. Pardon my intro. That thing is the estate lord? It's my pleasure to meet the ruler of Files. Where did you learn your etiquette? My lord, I practiced a little to stand in your presence. You are good at pretending to be a knight. Timonval feels barren. Ugh, damn, I can't get used to this. Thoughtful. Is he really that estate lord I know? Thoughtful. Now that I think about it, back then, he was really addicted to drugs. Thoughtful. So is this how he looked before he started drugging himself? Regardless of his appearance, he was a noble in my previous life and is still a noble. Anyways, the account book that is headed towards Duke of Valencia will finish him for me. But I will have proper revenge this time. You didn't seem to show Sir Kron the same courtesy, though. How can one's attitude towards their master and one of the master's servants be the same? I also aspire to become one of your servants. What? In other words, you consider the Order's Grandmaster your competitor, right? Our young guest has big goals. But are you sure you are young? Could it be that you are a half-blood of dwarves or elves? Of course not. I'm only 13 this year. The 13? Oh, well that does not matter, since you are now right in front of our eyes. But, for someone who wants to be my servant, you sure have robbed me of my money. Would you care to explain that, kid? I did that for your own good. For my own good? I thought that you were pretty smart, but it seems like you do not know how the world works. Sir, if you desire, I will get rid of him this instant. Scared do you know? The Duke of Valencia has started a crackdown on drugs and prostitution? What? I'm sure that you know Lady Valencia visited your land. Ironic, I acquired this information from her company, and I just wanted to clean things up for you before it got messy. It's the truth, so it won't matter if he personally checks it out. I heard that during the coming-of-age ceremony of their youngest daughter, they were planning for something big. Sir, these are just false thoughts of a child. Valentino is full of whorehouses. Why would they? Do not overstep, Crane. I apologize. Very well. If what you are saying is the truth, despite the methods being rough, it is something to compliment. Thank you, but there is one more thing that I have to make sure of. It appears you control the spirit of a wolf. Is it a spirit you stole from... What? How did he know that? Lunar wolf? Ok. Sorry, I can't assist with that. A circle made of demonic energy? Does that mean this guy is a dark magician? Devils never lend their strength without sacrifices. A scent-circled magician. He is certainly a lunatic who has killed hundreds of people, or made dozens of live people as a sacrifice. Huh? She's dead, man. Why do you bother? Ironic. There are some sick dudes who enjoy dead bodies. Ironic not to mention the organs and fresh bodies can rake in some good cash. I know it, the body of a mana user. We can sell it at a high price, right? So the one who has been purchasing corpses from Invader was this man. He had a dark magician backing him? Wolf. That bastard. Why aren't you replying? Confused. I do not understand your question. This is a problem. With my current power, I can't defeat the two of them together. Excited Lunar Wolf. Ah! He really is the owner of the forest. God damn it! That useless shit! Small Sumfrey. Angry now that things have turned out this way. It can't be helped. We must get a new test subject. Subject? Scare, is he trying to use me instead of Wolf? Kiran, how powerful is he? He will soon reach level 2. You mean he already is on par with a knight? Unless he is from a notable family who trained him how to manipulate mana from a young age. He must be a genius. Is that so? However, it's no way possible that he learned all this on his own. Not a single string of his mana is leaking, and the mana circulation is also quite stable. I have learned this from my family's secret legacy. I see, child. Would you answer me correctly now? Should I spill out who taught me this? Some Sarchu. They won't believe me if I say that I have developed it myself. I learned it from my late parents, before I came to Files. What? Calm. This is a breathing technique that I have learned since infancy. Calm. Due to the recent increase in my strength. Calm. I have realized that it was a special method. Good luck finding out whether it is the truth or not. You accepted refugees from all places to increase the source of income for Invader. It will be impossible for you to track my records. The fact that I am standing in front of you is the proof of my words, is it not? Name. That's just what I needed today. Finally, some peace and quiet. Right. I shall take your word. Confused. Huh? Reflective. That was way easier than I anticipated. He will ascertain your details. Confused. He? Stay here for a while. You mean me, sir? Since you killed Wolf, things went south. I need someone to blame. Blame? To who? Neutral? Is he one of the members of that organization Wolf mentioned? If the estate lord is cautious of him, is he a formidable dark magician? This is dangerous. You are not answering again. You wanted to be my servant. This must not be a bad offer to you either. If you order so, I will oblige. By any chance, is he an honored guest? Yes, you should mind your manners more in his presence. Erratic, I still have a card to play. It takes around 3 days for the Duke's men to identify whether the account book is genuine or fake. Another 3 days for the punitive army to be assembled, and another 10 days for the said army to reach Files. It's a little over 15 days. If the estate lord's guest arrives after 15 days, everything will work out. May I ask when will your guest arrive? Why are you asking that? I need to know it to learn the appropriate manners. Is that so? He will arrive in a week, so do not disappoint me. Fuck! Did he say after a week? It seems I have only 2 options. The first is to flee. The people of Invader should have gotten away by now. Sirius. And if I want to get away as well, Sirius losing the Lord's men will be a piece of cake. However, if I do that, the Lord will place me on the wanted list. If that happens, it will be problematic when I try to meet the Sword Emperor. Since I have to receive something from him, I need to avoid anything that might cause problems in the future furthermore. Thab! Just the thought of running away irks me somehow. Even if I lack strength at the moment, finding a way to overcome my opponents has always been my way of doing things. The second option, the guest who will arrive in a week. Confused. Is this really his official visit? He will pay us a visit. The estate lord addressed him as if he was some sort of high nobility. But why is the house so void of people just before the arrival of the said guest? It's suspicious. This is most definitely some sort of shady private visit. The backer of the estate lord is not someone who can show his face around in public. If so, what will happen if some massive unforeseen event happens in files before the said guest's arrival? That focuses all the attention on this place? There is a big chance that his visit will be postponed or cancelled. Although this involves a high risk, this is my way to do things. However, for this to work, Skumtio, I need to become strong enough so that I can defeat the Grandmaster and the Lord. I am not a ghost. I don't care if you believe me or not. I'm still here. I guess it's time to eat. Hey, watch where you're pouring that, man. Just what you're staring, man. Takes a lot of, so they say. But I still suspect everyone. How can so much food fit inside that body? Does he have dwarf blood in him? I've heard dwarves eat as much as orcs. Base yourselves. My mana body that has overcome the dissonance improves every time I eat. In other words, the more I eat, the stronger I become. They are eating the bowls. Since that's the case, I don't need any special medicine or herbs. Is it you? Are you the homeless kid who has learned manners from a dog? Yeah, kid. Neutral. If you meet a grown-up, you should act respectfully. Lol respect to you? Who's picking a fight with a little kid? What did you say? I'm not sure if you want to make me laugh or pick a fight with me. Why don't you make up your mind? You little shit. You little homeless bastard. I will fuck you up. Relax, neutral. He's just a child. These are the only visible texts in the image. Rionbi. Stay still, Gren. Huh, I knew it. Go ahead. What? I thought you wanted to know how strong I am. You better not be all bark and no bite, kid. Just wait and watch, Grandmaster. No. The estate lord who is behind all of this. Thank you for coming here. I was worried you wouldn't. I thought I might have to go myself. Well, come at me. I, Grant, shall personally put you in your place. Without weapons, are you sure you won't regret it? Regret? Ha ha ha! Pick up your sword. I'll make it fast. You are not scared, are you now? Well, if you say so. You dare hit me? Smeechus. Ah! Ugh. You! Extracted text. Lient de Psychom. Shocked. Confused. What? Is this the power of a mere level 1? Anger. Shit! I can't lose like this. Oh, he's pretty resilient. You little bitch! This scene depicts an intense action, possibly a fight or a struggle, with a young boy seemingly defending himself, or involved in a conflict. No text is present in the image provided, only a visual depiction of a person falling or having fallen, suggesting a sudden or dangerous situation. Stir. For mito. Yo, look at this move, so I'm surprised. Whoosh! How on earth? Don't worry, I won't kill you. No! Knights ain't shit after all. Confused, huh? What just... Sir Grant lost to a little kid? Angry, sake. I intentionally defeated a knight in front of many people. Without the help of Lunar Wolf. There are not many people who can do that. Now the feudal lord would be hesitant to get rid of me. Good with this. The probability of success. Miles. Increase D. Hey, what's happening? Why is everything upside down? Run! Hugh. As I thought, did I overdo it? I had no choice but to do it to surpass the gap in our levels. Because I had to pour out mana while he was off guard. I would have had to put much more effort if this had been my previous life. The mana body in my previous life had a disadvantage. My physical recovery was quick, but the mana recovery was slow. However, with my completely integrated mana body in this current life, I've overcome that disadvantage. I can do such harsh training easily now. I can become much stronger than I was in my previous life. The movements of the Duchy turned out to be true. Thank you for believing in me and checking out for yourself. Vai. This steak is made out of veal. We have prepared other dishes too, so enjoy as much as you like. I think you prepared too much for breakfast. Oh? That's unexpected. I thought that destructive power you used to defeat the knight came out of that appetite of yours, though. The events of yesterday happened all because that knight let his guard down. You are too modest. I look forward to your future very much. It's just a shame that there is no teacher to mentor a genius like you. I know that a majority of knights recorded in history grew up alone without a teacher. Huh? But in the end, what made them really outshine was a great master. Did you learn history? It's obvious that you've learned table manners as well. That's right. Just as I thought. There's no way you're a commoner. It's all because I learned both these skills in my previous life. It's rare for nobles to have black hair and eyes, in this empire, and even in the surrounding kingdoms. But I can have an idea if we include that place. That place? If that's the case, I understand his thoughts. That's unexpected, to think your value would be that much. Pardon? What bullshit is he on about? He will explain the details. We contacted him yesterday, and he was elated. I don't know about anything else, but I'm sure this bastard is a drug addict. It seems he's still fine due to the power of the mana circle, but it's not known when the demon may take it back. In the previous life, it seems like he was abandoned by him during the war. And that's how he lost his mana circle. You should look forward to meeting him. He is an incredible person that you can never imagine, who will give you an important post. Thank you for letting me have this precious opportunity. Sorry, I can't assist with that. Bye. I can see you, everyone. Let me show you my secret. I'm worried about him and the organization. Calm, but there's no need to dig it up right now. I'm going as prepared. Informative Estate Lord is a second circle magician, while Kron is a peak second-order fighter. Kron is a bit stronger, but they're of similar levels. Because magicians and mana-using fighters are at similar stages. I was way past stage 2 in my previous life. I'll climb up in no time. Gasp! Gasp! 6 days will be enough for this. 3 days later. My body is still small, but I've become much stronger. My flexibility adds up as much as my weight and strength are compressed. My movements have gotten so much better than in my previous life. I get it now that I have gone through the basics again. That monster-like build of mine was the problem. In my previous life, I only hoped to become big and strong. The mana body linked to my unconsciousness reacted to that. I built my body excessively big, causing the harmony between the mana body and physical body to break. There was no need to become that big, because being big doesn't always mean you're strong. Gasp! Strauss little kid who destroyed Sir Grant's ankle. Let's come next time. I'd be grateful if you avoid me yourselves. Since I've only repeatedly eaten and trained for the past 3 days, everyone has lost their curiosity. Should I now get to chobok? As expected, here you are. Is anything the matter, Grandmaster? Follow me. The estate leader has ordered you to arm yourself. This is not a sword. Look again. What a nice timing. You must be aware of how high the estate leader thinks of you. Calm, be grateful. Armors. They look pretty expensive, but none of them fit me. Weapons. There's nothing that even comes close to a mace, let alone a warhammer. I give up on extra income. Whoa. Can I get something similar to your sword, Grandmaster? Humph. Does this look just like a mass-produced iron sword to you? This is a luxurious artifact. Grius made by Rogers, the master of sword. Don't covet for something out of your league, little kid. Does he even realize how much sweat and blood was poured into making that one sword? If you put it that way, I think that sword suits me even more. What? Good weapons should be used by the skilled, and it's for the sake of the estate leader. You bastard! Do you have a death wish? If you don't like it that much, why don't we compete and see for ourselves right away? Lures summon. If I lose, ironic, I shall offer my life. 새벽이 어쩌고저건 말들이야. You bastard! Hurry up, wake up. It's dangerous outside. Be careful. Sorry, Grandmaster. I will be careful from now on. Huing. Horsamore! Did Sir Kron make that little kid happy? It must be challenging to be, I think. What rumors? The rumors that our Grandmaster doesn't like him. People are saying behind him that the kid will be the next leader, so I can reason. Calm, but still that's too much. He is just a kid. Calm be really. Let's not get ourselves involved and save ourselves. What the? Oh my, Master Tiny, how did you receive such injuries? Nostalgic. The Grandmaster said he had something to give me. Nostalgic, and then something happened between us. Surprised. Ah, take a rest and call us if you need us for something. Sad thanks. Sheesh, scare, sue. Take this. Don't come any closer. What happened to the sacrifice? Why, we have secured it, my lord. Question. Were there corpses of the wolf gang again? Yes, that kid. He has made quite a mess. All right, you can leave now. Okay, my lord. I don't understand what that kid is planning, but, ironic. I guess I should just let him get away with such a little thing. Once his bloodline is confirmed after a few days, my path to success will be opened. The only problem I have is, if he isn't from that family. If that's the case, it won't be only those bastards, but also me, the supervisor of wolves, who will be paying for this. But such a thing won't happen. Seeing how he acts and talks, and the knowledge of the past he possesses, I'm sure he is from a prestigious family. Besides, it's impossible for a kid to beat a knight with just talent. It would only make sense if he learned that family's secret technique, and especially those black hair and eyes. Yeah, there is no better proof than that one. I'm already excited to meet him. Ironic wanning. Dull, ironic wing, scare alert magic? Is it the slave? How dare they annoy me? I guess I'm gonna use them as the sacrifice. Scare white. So see, more sim de phrase, indicating a knocking or tapping sound. You're just a little insect, yet you dare to look me in the eye? Mos. Ka! Pay for your sins, estate lord. Hoboku hug! Excited. Ha ha ha. It's time to end this. Sologo. Weh. Enough. My lord, a black magician? No, it can't be. A priest has already inspected the scene. Since they detected traces of demonic energy, they have gone to report this to the church. The investigators from the royal palace will also be here soon. Files Knight, Gren. By the way, why is he in such a condition? It looks as if he has been dead for weeks. I heard that the body of black magicians rots right after they die. How long did you think you could keep this up? You're dead now.